All right. Good evening. Well, not evening yet. Should have said just about noonday, y'all. We want to say good morning to everybody, and we give God the praise and glory honor as usual. And we thank Him for each and every one of you, cyber friends. You know who you are, the inner circle, all of the whole 9 yards, y'all. We thank God for each and every one of you. As y'all see in the title of my video here, it said troubled hearts, troubled hearts. And mind you, my people, that it is a lot of troubled hearts all over our land, in this world in general. You got a lot of troubled hearts right now. And I'm going to do some old bitty man, going to try to do something that he's not done in quite some time. And that is, I'm going to pick up my Bible. I've been letting the technology do all my reading for me to a degree, mainly because of the bad eyesight, especially in the left eye. And but I thank God for it as well as it is. But this morning, I'm going to read from my Bible, in reference to troubled hearts. Matter of fact, I got a message from my buddy Terry Blackman earlier and told me about another dear friend of mine, and that I didn't even know. And I'm right here in the area. I didn't even know that my buddy Ronald Pitts, just like another brother to me. Matter of fact, his brother was one of my best friends. Passed away when I was 16 years old. He came to my 16th birthday and he died that same month of November. And this year, like I believe it was like 1977, I believe it was. And when in June went home from labor to the ward, and everybody know, y'all know, they've been following me for a little time. Y'all don't heard me speak of June. Well, this guy Ronald is his brother, his older brother, and we all go way back. And I didn't even know he was that sick until this morning when Terry texted me on Facebook and asked me about him, and I didn't even know. And so I touched base with my dear sister's missionary president of my church, Sister Anna Joyner, which I kind of figured that anybody would know, she would kind of know something a little bit about it. So I did touch base with her, and sure enough, it is so. And our buddy Ronald Pitts, we call him Soul. That's what we called him. And he's in Florida, somewhere in Florida. I can't remember the name of the town he spoke of now. But nevertheless, uh, we sending out the heartfelt prayers and everything, sending up Timber for our brother, that he will get up, the Lord will raise him up. In other words, we pray for his family as well in this here illness, Lord. All illness, y'all, is not, all illness doesn't go to death. But nevertheless, we do know that God is able. And so that's how come I say I wanted to read my Bible this morning. And I'm speaking about troubled hearts. And it is another Sabbath, y'all. We on another Friday. And these Fridays comes around so quick, it looks like, y'all. I mean, time is not waiting on anyone. So I want to read a little something for y'all. I'm not going to let the technology take the place of my devotion. And it's John the 14th chapter, starting at verse 1. And I want to read just a few verses of it. It said, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me." This is Jesus talking, y'all. He said, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may also be also. And whither I go, you know, and the way you know." May God add a blessing to the reader and the hearer and the doer of his holy word. Now, my brothers and sisters, I'm going to set this back. The title of the video specified, said troubled hearts. A lot of us got troubled hearts in this here land for many reasons. But old Minute Man is here to tell all of us, even to console his own self. And I have concerns as well, y'all. But I'm here to say that Jesus have already paid the price. Jesus have already paid the price. And he told us that don't let our heart be troubled. He said, we believe in God, believe also in him. In other words, he have went to prepare the place for us. And he's done prepared it. And he said one day he's coming again and receive us to himself. That where he is, we will be there also with him. Y'all, we have that consolation of knowing that. But until that time, I know, y'all, it's get kind of rough. I know. It gets rough on all of us. But let us just hang in there and stay in the race. And as I said, when I heard about my brother Soul, and Brother Pitts, cause that's like I said, his brother was just like my brother. We were very tight, just like brothers. In other words, and that been years ago, y'all. That been years. I mean, ooh, good Lord, man, Jesus, that been years ago. Like I said, I was at my 16th birthday, and when June left us and went from labor to reward, y'all, that was over 44 years ago. That was over 44 years ago. Cause I'll be 60 this year. And he passed away in the month of November when after my birthday and everything. And so we just want to say that we send it out to we telling the Pitts family to hang, be strong, all of you. I'm talking to every one of you. Be strong, hanging there and everything. And we're gonna pray that that God will raise soul up. It says the holy will be done. And like I said, I did not know that he had. Was that sick. I did not know it. Because like I say, y'all, with me now in my condition, I mean, I don't get around too well anymore or to place to know a whole lot of things. And even then, before that, I didn't really get around too much. So I had to rely on what I got, was told from word of mouth, person to person. In other words, but nevertheless, we're going to say that we are praying for our brother in Christ, our brother's soul, and that he would God will raise him up and bring him back in the good health and everything. He can stand tall once more and again. We all was good buddies. We all was just like brothers and everything. So this Friday, we just want to say, y'all, I don't know. I told y'all I try not to say things that I know that I may not be able to do. But it is another Friday. It's another Sabbath. And I know I used to do communion on Friday nights. I used to minister right here at the house. And but after things happened the way they did, and I don't want to let that stop me from doing my homage and honor unto my God and my worship. And I still want to be able to do communion. And so what we're just going to say is that we're gonna see about it. We'll just see what we can do. In other words, I wanna do communion. I do want to do communion. So we're gonna try to do to the best of my ability. I'm gonna try to see could I get on my feet tonight and see can I administer. Only just for a few minutes. I just do a short version of the communion service, and do it that way. And at least we would have done communion. Because, like I said, it is the Sabbath for the day, Sabbath for the Jewish, and I am a spiritual Jew. I'm a spiritual Jew. I'm not a physical Jew, but I am a spiritual one. And so we're gonna just do what necessary and do what thus said the Lord. And so, like the scripture that I just read, it said, "Let not your heart be troubled, people." And let us do that. Let not our heart be troubled. Let us believe in God, and believe in Jesus, like we believe in God. That's what Jesus said. That was His word only. That was His word. So let us just be mindful of that and go on from there. Because we got a lot of concerns in this land, but let's be rest assured, y'all, that God is not worried. And if God is not worried, neither should me and you. We shouldn't worry either. So if God is not worried, let us carry on. As we used to say in the military, let's carry on. So with that being said, this is me, the man, saying whatever you get into, my brothers and sisters. If God is not in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it. Because it will come to nothing. Until the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first, this is the man saying peace and good day.